But let's start at the very beginning. Norwegian Cruise Line. This is the Norwegian Jade. This is 9 nights, Croatia, it's Greece and Turkey, with a Venice stay as well. I know this is going to be incredible. Have a little look at exactly what you're going to get with this, because you are going to get so much. I mean, this has just gone down in price. This wasn't that price on my sheet of paper this morning.
When we got up this morning, it was a lot more, and it's just gone down again.
How fabulous is that?
It is. This was, in fact, we had a very similar deal on last week, and the feedback was so good. It sold so well, and people really enjoyed it, that we've put another deal with Royal Caribbean, with Norwegian on here for you.
And so, if we get the ocean view, that we've got a free all-inclusive drinks package and a free on-board spend per
That's
stateroom.
right, yeah, and it's not actually that much more to go to the ocean view, so it's almost like a no-brainer, because once you get all-inclusive drinks, which is worth, you know, 100 to 200 per person.
That's really your holiday paid for, isn't
it, really?
Exactly,
and then the spend per stateroom, it's incredible.
It actually works out under 71. Your 94535, that's your ID number, so when you jump onto the phones or jump onto the website, that's the easiest way to get those details. We've got a stay as well in a 4-star hotel, and that is how we're going to start this holiday, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. So you see, we're flying you out to Venice, the world's most romantic city, where some of the most romantic people in the world, the great lovers of the world, have lived. People like Casanova, people like Sean Ryan, people like yourself, Hayley, of course. And Venice, you know, the best advice about Venice is really just get lost. Don't worry about your guidebook. Wander off. Don't be afraid, because if you can't get that far without, you know, if you go too far, you get wet. You know, it's a great place just to explore. There's little beautiful parts of it where you'll just find your own little square. There'll be no one there, and it's very beautiful. Yeah, you've got the Rialto, which you can walk down. You've got your classic trip in a gondola. You've got the islands of Burano and Murano. And the great thing, of course, is that you sail out through Venice as well, past the Campanile.
It's the most stunning sail out. You've got to be up on board and watch it. It's amazing.
And the history that relates back to this city is absolutely incredible. So, right, we've had a chance to stay in Venice, and then we're now on the ship, and you know, the great thing about Norwegian Cruise Lines is that it's all about freestyle cruising. It's all about informality. It's all about doing what you want when you want. As you can see, the whole idea of cruising is it's for the whole family. There's loads to do, whether it's kind of climbing up on the rock walls, going out swimming, trying a lot of the international cuisine, loads of different types of food, and in fact, you can try things like steak, or you can try French or Italian or tapas or sushi. Again, really interactive. So yeah, you've got the arcade, you've got the Wii you can go and play with as well. Brilliant. You know, you can go and have a dance or a disco in the evening while your kids are being looked after for you.
Fabulous.
You know, it's very romantic cruising as well, so you can just go for a meal for two in a much quieter restaurant, really spoil yourself. And if you just want to lay out on deck all day, you can do that. Or pamper yourself in the spas.
Yes.
The spas are amazing. In fact, these spas even offer things like teeth whitening treatments and Botox and all these different things as well.
You always look at me with the Botox.
I deliberately didn't look at you this time.
You do always look at me with that Botox comment.
The best restaurant on this particular ship is the Brazilian one, which is an amazing type of steakhouse. It offers loads of different meats, and they keep on bringing out the food until you say no more. And the big thing about cruising as well, all the entertainment is included. So bearing in mind the price you're seeing on the screen there at $639 includes all these different destinations, and it includes all that wonderful food and entertainment. It's incredible value.
Isn't it? Well, it's £71, so under £71 per person per night, which is unbelievable.
We're going through to Dubrovnik now, so we're sailing down the Adriatic coast, as you can see there on the graphic. And as you sail into this wonderful walled city, you might recognise it from Game of Thrones, it's King's Landing. You walk those walls, it's 1.4 miles to walk them. The views are amazing, absolutely stunning, and you're transported back into this medieval world of the 14th century. And if you look inside the walls, it's a car-free zone. Cobbled streets, little tiny churches and piazzas and chapels.
Fabulous.
One of the world's oldest pharmacies. Best thing to do, Hayley, sit back, get a Cavalaco, a local Croatian beer, and just take in the views, soak up some of the sun. Okay, then we're going through a relaxing day at sea, again, where you're enjoying all that free food, all that great entertainment, sunbathing, before you go to Piraeus. Piraeus is the port for Athens, and it's a short trip into Athens. This is the cradle of the Western civilization. This is the birthplace of democracy. You can go to the ancient Agora, where people like Plato and Socrates used to, you know, declaim and expound their thinking. You can go shopping and spend an awful lot of money, but buy an awful lot of stuff for it. It's very good value. You can climb the mighty steps of the Acropolis for great views. You can look at the foothills around the Acropolis and barter in the Monostrati street markets. There's so much to see and do here, but I love the changing of the guard in Constitution Square. They're skirted, we do lots of high kicking, and they're great fun.
Fabulous. So where are we moving on to next?
Right, then we're going through to Kusadasi. This is on the, as you see, the western coast here of Turkey. And you can see now, as you've gone across the Aegean, and this is your chance to go through 7 miles away is the ancient city of Ephesus. It's probably the best preserved classical city in the whole of Europe. Even if you don't like ruins, you will love this place. The frescoes, the wonderful mosaics on the walls, and the ancient marble pillars of the Library of Celsus overlooking the whole thing. People like Alexander the Great and Mary Magdalene used to live here. And of course, beyond that, Kusadasi itself is the land of the genuine fake. You can buy absolutely anything, just don't believe it's real. So that Bolex watch you're looking is, you know, sorry, it's Bolex rather, not Rolex. Got it down the wrong way. Victim of my own success, or lack of. And so loads of great things to do in Kusadasi. I recommend going to get maybe a massage in a hammam, and drinking some of the sweet apple tea. Right. After Kusadasi, after getting all those bargains, after relaxing on the sands or going through to see Ephesus, then of course you're calling in at Split. This is going back now into the Adriatic side of the coast, you'll see on the map, right in the heart of the Dalmatian region, and the best thing here is Diocletian's Palace. It's a massive walled palace that was built by Diocletian in 295 AD as an imperial residence and fortified camp. It's built out of marble, and just exploring it and all the little shops is just incredible. It's a very young, vibrant city. The waterfront, the Riva is well worth the walk as well, and it's a great place to sit, get a coffee, watch the world go past.
And then you're back to Venice, you're back home, Croatia, I should say, Greece and Turkey. It looks beautiful. Have a look at what you're getting. It's a fabulous itinerary. It's a brand new product as well for today. Remember, you've got a 2-night stay in hotel, 4-star there in Venice, and if you do go for that ocean view, you've got all those added extras, and you can look into those regional flights as well. This is what Planet Cruise are so good at. If you want to get a flight from near you, do ring up and say, can I do that? If it can be done, they will do it for you. So that is your first option. Of course, your ID number 94535, and of course jump onto the phones and jump onto the website as well. Now, we're not alone. I've got Keith with us, but we've also got a phone call, and it's somebody from the actual phone rooms back at Planet Cruise, and I believe it's Jade. Hi, Jade.
Hey, Jade.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, excellent, thanks.
Now, usually when you ring us from the phone brand, will you tell us a little secret? You've got something there that nobody knows about.
We've got something up our sleeves for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an amazing 14-night Caribbean sailing on the P&O Azura. It's a bit of a last-minute deal because we've got a fantastic price on the inside, $749 per person.
For 14 nights?
Yeah, 14 nights. You fly into Barbados, then you sail back to Southampton.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing.
And it's on the 20th of March, so it's a bit of a last-minute deal, but that's why the price is so fantastic. As I say, inside's only $749. It is from Manchester, so Manchester flights, and what they'll actually do is they'll bring you back up to Manchester from Southampton on the last day as well.
And that's all included in the 749?
Yeah, yeah, or you can also have a balcony for $999.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is incredible.
2 weeks?
I'd go for the balcony, $999.
I mean,
that is amazing. Jade,
wow.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
I knew
Jade.
you'd have something good up your sleeve.
Pick up the phones because I don't imagine that there are many seats left on that flight.
I think that one could go really, really quickly,
yeah.
so of course do jump onto the phones. Thanks so much. Thanks to everyone in the
Thank
call
you.
centre. Cheers, darling. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And
Wow.
do pick up the phone, so 0800 781 5458. That was an amazing deal.
Yeah, 2 weeks for 749. From Manchester as well. I know a lot of our viewers, of course, are based in the north.
So
You know,
perfect.
and love those Manchester deals. So that's cracking. That's really good.
Loving that.